All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
I have a guest with me. He's up here, I'm way down here. Over here we have Sean Nelson. And you might actually recognize him, you might know this person already, because he famously actually was the lead singer of the band that wrote the theme song to Peep Show.
It's true.
I love that show. Do you love that show?
I love it.
Anyway, so what we're gonna make today is pretty exciting. They're these cookies. Now I'd like to point out, I did not make up this name. They're called Mackles'mores.
Your continued commitment to local music husbandry.
That's exactly what it was. I also burned them a lot by accident. Without further ado.
It's like a Cajun graham cracker treatment.
Harvey Danger'mores.
Danger'mores?
Danger'mores, that's what it is. Harvey Danger'mores. There we go.
Baking a cake out of.
Ready.
Ready. Here we go. And now we're gonna make some Mackles'mores. I'm gonna turn on my old-timey oven. The options are convection bake, broil, accelerated clean, time bake, and preheat.
Those are all pretty good options.
I know. I'm gonna go to 400 degrees, which is hot. There, we switch places. So we're gonna measure out some flour, baking soda, salt, and cinnamon.
Is that 3/8, you think?
That's about it. That's enough. That's enough. Yeah, that's mostly all the flour.
Now you can do your soft shoe flour mixture.
Creaming the butter and the sugar is next.
Okay. It sounds disgusting, but I'm doing it. I'm there for it.
This is weed butter. A third of a stick. So what I'm trying to figure out is a third of a stick in ounces.
How many ounces is a full stick?
4.
1/3 of
Of a 4 is
one. It's like
third.
one and a bit. One in front.
1 in ounces? Is that what we're talking about? Oh my god! Everything takes so much more effort.
Yeah.
Right.
Even just thinking.
That was 2 and an 8.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to redo our calculations. I fear.
We'll do this. 3/8. How is it? It's the same. 1/4 cup of brown sugar and 1 ounce of sugar, and it's not that much. So don't go crazy.
Is that 10 ounces? 11 ounces?
11 ounces.
Oh, I have a solution.
Right back in the bag.
Well,
Pour and just pull it out with your hand.
Oh my god, I'm living on the prairie. What did I tell you about me in the kitchen? Useless. Less than useless. Worse.
You're learning.
Malignant.
Did you see that?
Saw it.
Okay. Now we're gonna cream it. Okay. Baking. Normally the butter is like room temperature, and then you would like whip it with the sugar, but this is really cold, so we'll see what happens. Did it hit me? We need this. It's going back in. Pretty more of a green-brown crumble.
Yeah. Looks like a car seat after you've been to the beach.
So now we're gonna add 1/2 of an egg. I always don't want to make a full batch. We start with a whole of an egg. So there's a yolk and a white.
What's
I
your
don't
idea?
know. I guess by
I think
theory.
we put it in the. Alright, here's a thought.
Okay.
Is there any value to the egg being intact when it goes in? Because you're just gonna beat it anyway.
Sure. No.
We crack the egg and we sort of scramble it a little bit.
Okay.
And then we just use 1/2 of whatever that is.
That's so smart. So this step is cracking an egg in a cup. Okay.
That's what I'd say.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what
you're
you
obviously the.
Yeah, but to be fair, I never do this.
Right.
That was actually really smart. That was really smart. Good job.
Thanks.
Now we're gonna add those sifted dry ingredients. Remember those?
How could I forget? I sifted them.
Maybe when we edit this, we'll go back to the part where we poured some of this in so everyone can remember. Now we're gonna put it in here. Is this right? Now we're gonna add the marshmallows and the chocolate.
Funny, I never think about marshmallows like
In
that.
cups.
In cups. Always listen to your chef's intuition. I've always said.
What's another case your chef's intuition?
That's the first one.
Okay, I made these.
Is there some way to address the burned graham cracker factor from the last batch?
Ah, wait.
Because that silpat, you know, I hear nothing sticks to it.
Nothing sticks.
So it wouldn't be that hard to get a cookie goo on top of a graham cracker.
Let's give it a try.
Alright, let's go.
If you want, you can make some little cookie balls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the feeling of the paper around soup cans, and it makes me feel like I have to sneeze. If you want, you can come, yeah. And also, it doesn't close all the way, so we'll just close it as much as it goes. So I'm gonna put on half the time, which is 5 minutes.
We're gonna pre-bake them.
Pre-bake, actually, yeah, even par-bake.
Par-bake?
Yeah.
Yes!
I ever tell you about the time where I found that I was standing at pizza? I was walking, and then I stopped and turned around, and I realized I was standing in a pizza. That's the whole story. It's almost been 5 minutes.
Oh.
Whoa!
That was my elbow, sorry. I don't mean to make it like my elbow has a will of its own, I just mean my elbow was the thing that hit the... Saved by the Bell.
First of all, I have stepped on this marshmallow like 13 times.
It's almost like it's a pizza.
Exactly what I thought it was a pizza, or I wouldn't have kept standing it.
Right. That's an ungainly...
Oh, god damn it.
small...
And then you take the chocolates and then you smush them in the top. Ah, look at this.
I mean, the fact that they're even in the oven is such a... it's like a miracle.
Here they come. Those legitimately are better. That's perfect. Made it. Can you believe it?
But if you
It's
told me
happening
this
right now.
story, I would be like, that's
You'd be like-
implausible.
That's ridiculous.
I'm not sure I believe that.
You'd be like, you stepped on a marshmallow how many times? Mackles'mores, Harvey Danger, Sean Nelson. What? All right.